सर एसोसिएशन जो है एमएसएमई के लिए ग्रोथ एंड सस्टेनेबिलिटी के लिए क्या कर रही है? क्या मतलब एमएसएमई को किस तरीके से बढ़ावा देगी? जो भी उनकी चैलेंजेस होते हैं उनको किस तरीके से सॉल्व कर रही है और कैसे आगे बढ़ रही है?
See, it all depends on the individual entrepreneur to adapt to the latest changes and technologies, right? It depends again on his capability to invest and take it forward. Again, it depends on his knowledge again. See, maybe the entrepreneur who was started 25 years back, definitely he will not be interested. The next generation, if it takes up, then because they are more educated, they will be able to understand understand the technology and take it forward. So it needs one, awareness, number two, training, and third is the investment capability and the market demand. All makes the individual entrepreneur to decide and take it forward.
तो सर आप उनके लिए किस तरह के ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम्स लेकर आ रहे हैं? क्या ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम्स है जो उनको हेल्प मिल सके?
Yes, we have already, as an association, we have tied up with Tamil Nadu Skill Development Corporation, which we have already identified the areas where the demand is more. Depends on the employability, demands are more. There we do the training throughout the state, everywhere, all the districts. We do the training with the experts in the field so that the knowledge is shared. And similarly, we also train them in getting how they can get their finances for this. See, even this also we do a lot of training along with the bankers. So this kind of continuous this thing, yes, the percentage maybe initially it's less, but slowly, maybe my guess is at least 5 years, the whole thing will change.
ओके सर, गवर्नमेंट के जो रिसोर्सेज हैं और बिजनेस स्मॉल इंडस्ट्रीज या एमएसएमई होगी, इन तक कैसे पहुंच रहे हैं? इनको मतलब कि कैसे बेनिफिट मिल सकेगा उसके लिए?
Yeah, exactly. This is what exactly the associations are doing. The policy initiations one is creating the policy that today like this we also interact with the state government, central government and the bankers, telling them the difficulties, asking them to change the policies which will benefit the industry. First step. So once that is done, those policies we take it again back to the industry, disseminate all these things throughout our own other associations so that it is beneficial in their own language, mainly because they have to understand. It is very easy to conduct a big seminar like this, but they will not understand. So we go to individual places and in their own language we tell them the benefits of these policies, how they can adopt and benefit.
डिले पेमेंट्स के ऊपर आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे? ये अभी तक काफ़ी टाइम से चला हुआ आ रहा है और अभी तक इसकी कोई मतलब सॉल्यूशंस भी नहीं निकल पा रहा है या जो भी चीज़ें हैं, तो इन डिले पेमेंट्स के लिए आप क्या कहेंगे कि काफ़ी एमएसएमईज जो है इससे झुलस रहे हैं?
It's a long process and government, because this is purely a government of India initiative where they have also tried many. One is the facilitation, MSME Facilitation Council. Initially it was done. It has no powers, it has no judicial power. So even though it has yielded some result, but it has not yielded the right effect which has to be there. So now after that they have brought in TREDS platform. The TREDS platform also for the past 10 years, it has not taken off in the way it has to, because it's a discounting platform. There also there are limited scope is there because the buyer has to agree. Whenever I go and discount my bill, the buyer has to agree. This is where the corporates, they don't agree to pay through TREDS platform. So it has to be mandatory. What they did, up to threshold limit 500 crores. We said it is not enough. You have to mandatory, has to be there complete. Now they have made it as 250. They are trying to do it, but again, it's not enough. It's a process which we are continuously telling them, even 10 crore turnover, they have to be on this platform. TREDS. That is mandatory, 45 days payment has to be given. Second one, next level is income tax. They have recently brought one amendment in 43BH where the big companies in their balance sheet, they have to show that what are the creditors, that is MSME creditors payment has to be identified. There, because of GST identification, they will be able to see more than 45 days period. If it is reflected, it will be considered as expenses. It will not be considered as expenses. It will be considered as income for which they have to pay. So this is also a good deterrent method for the corporates not to pay. These are evolving this thing. They are also working, but needs more. Because again, as I told you, even the small fish killing the other fellow. So we need payment has to be mandatory. Till such time, this will be a problem.